Hello everybody, welcome back to Being the Odds. It is Sunday, November 10th, 2024. We are back with our NFL best bets of the day. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and notification bell so you never miss a pick. We post NFL videos every single day, along with the NBA, NHL, college football, and college basketball. We're after our first 15,000 subscribers, so I'm excited to have y'all here. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. So to recap Thursday's results. We're also going to recap all of yesterday as well. But Thursday, members only best bet over 52.5, Cincinnati and Baltimore winner. We add the Ravens late. They absolutely should have covered that game. Their secondary is so bad. Absolutely brutal way to lose that. Jamar Chase over 8.5 receiving yards was basically just free money. And then Zay Flowers over 4.5 catches should have been free money, but they called back two of his catches because of legal man downfield penalties, and he dropped a screen pass, which was very frustrating. But you know what? 2-2 day, a winning day for when you add in the members only. We'll take that all day long. And then yesterday we're 11-5, 4-2 on best bets, 7-3 on free plays yesterday. We had an awesome day. I'm not going to go through every single one of these. I'll be doing that in the other video. But we had a really strong day overall, as you guys can see over my left shoulder here. And we have 5 plays for you guys here on this video in particular for the NFL. We have another video as well that covers NBA, college basketball, and NHL, so definitely check that out for this one. But I have 5 plays for you guys here on video, but we also have 4 members only best bets for the NFL today, 7 in total. You can get this at zdmbets.com/picks. As a member, you get all our members only best bets every single day, which are most profitable best bets on a day-to-day basis. On top of that, you do have a direct line to me. So any game you're considering betting, reach out to our hotline number, get a guaranteed response back about any game you're considering betting. And you get our free big show on YouTube sent to you before these videos come out. That would take advantage of early lines and early odds. And the website zdmbets.com/picks, zdmbets.com/picks, zdmbets.com/picks. So let's jump into plays that we have today. I'm going to get started with play number 1. It's going to be a little bit of a homer play, but I think even if I wasn't a Redskins fan, I'd be betting it. So I'm going with Redskins minus 2.5 over against the Steelers today. First off, I'm very aware. I know I'm in the comments. Have you seen Mike Tomlin's record on a bye week? I have. Just so you know, I have all week on every sports show ever, for the record. And here's the thing. I just don't trust their offense. I don't trust Russell Wilson. And the fact is, guys, as well, when you're looking at like whether or not you should bet a team, if the TV, like AKA First Take, first things first, the herd, whoever, right, is telling you, the Steelers off a bye, they're probably going to lose. And because they have no idea what the hell they're talking about. On top of that, the Steelers eat quarterbacks alive on defense who are stationary. Like think about your Kirk Cousinses, your Aaron Rodgers, that sort of thing. Jaden Daniels is not a statue back there. He is going to be able to move. He's probably outside of Lamar Jackson, the most mobile quarterback. You can make an argument for Kyler Murray, but as far as like being elusive, there ain't much better than Jaden Daniels, and he's going to have problems. Plus, if you're trying to slow down a really great pass rush, which is what the Steelers have, a fantastic pass rush, then you need, first off, a lot of read options. So you're reading like TJ Watt and Highsmith a lot. And you need a really strong screen game, which we have. And on top of that, you need a strong run game. Even with Brian Robinson now, we still have. So you have the components. You have the components of a very strong, strong showing today for the Skins. I think they win this game by a field goal. I think we win by half a point. I think this is a really tight cover, but I do think they win. Plus, we're at home. And on top of that, the Steelers' offense, I just do not trust them. I don't like Russell Wilson. I've watched Russell Wilson the last few years. He is not good. He's had some good games against the Jets, who are terrible, and the Giants, who are terrible, but Jaden Daniels is the truth. The Skins team's got some magic to it. We win by a field goal today. Give me the Skins minus 2.5 versus the Steelers today. Next, we're going to jump to the over 50.5 in San Francisco and Tampa Bay. I think it's going to be a really fun, high-scoring game. First off, Tampa is an over machine, and Baker is a fucking dog. He is making the most out of his weapons he has left due to injury. Sterling Shepard, by the way, looks like the Oklahoma Sterling Shepard that we all expected to get years and years ago when he got drafted to the Giants. Like, he looks awesome. Cade Otton looks like a top 5 tight end in the entire league. They're able to run the ball really effectively and get a good screen game with Bucky Irving. I mean, Tampa Bay, like, they've really got something special offensively, and I'm going to leave that to feed Baker Mayfield. He looks awesome. On top of that, San Francisco's defense has been very, very spotty this year, specifically in second halves. They've had so many second half collapses. In San Francisco, I think seeing McCaffrey back today, Debo I think is playing, Greg Kittle, George Kittle is playing today. They've got most of their weapons outside of Ayuk. Ricky Pearsall looks really great. He's being shot in the chest, which by the way was really funny that he was their most healthy receiver at one time, and he was shot in the chest 4 weeks before that, before all those injuries happened. So that's pretty crazy. And they've got their offensive line. It's a little tough, but the secondary for Tampa is not good. I just think this is going to be an over game. I think it's going to be really, really fun. I think this game has 31-24, 31-27, 35-31 written all over it. Sharps on the over as well today. Some take the over 50.5 in Tampa and San Francisco. Next, we're the under 38.5 in New England and Chicago. Sharp money's heavy on the under today. New England's without everybody but Drake May, so Drake May is playing, but they don't have any of their regular starters, which might be a good thing because the Patriots are so bad on the offensive side of the ball, so maybe this actually could be helpful, but I'm going to say that it's not. Chicago's a top 10 defense in the league, and Montez Sweat is completely off the injury report, so that's a major, major improvement for their defense. Plus, their defense looked like total shit last week versus Arizona, and I think they're going to bounce back today and look a lot better. And Chicago offensively looks unbelievably disjointed, as all you guys can tell. They also can't block for Caleb, or they're just not blocking for Caleb. I don't know what the hell is going on, but they are not blocking for him, and there's really no. They can't get continuity if he's getting sacked every other pass play. There's an obvious rift between Caleb Williams and DJ Moore, so that's kind of a big deal. And they have a lame duck head coach. This has 13-9 written all over it. God help any of you guys who are Bears or Patriots fans having to watch this game. It's going to be absolutely ugly as shit. So I'm going to go with the under 38.5 in New England and Chicago. Next, we're going a little bit of the square play. We're going with the Falcons minus 3.5 versus the Saints. It's square as fuck, but the Saints are dead. And when a coach gets fired, usually there's a bump in the next game. And even I think there might be a bump in this game for the Saints, but it's not going to be good enough to keep this game within a field goal because Derek Carr probably has lost the locker room. Olave is out. Rashid Shaheed is out for the season, I'm pretty sure. So you got Kamara. They don't really have many other receivers. They're not very good on the offensive line. They sold at the deadline. They gave me Marshawn Lattimore. Thank you, by the way. I know he's not playing today, but thank you. He's so good. And on top of that, the Saints defense is so bad, it doesn't matter. I think the Falcons score, I can see the Falcons legitimately scoring 35, 40 points in this game. And I just think the Saints are dead. So Falcons are better at every single position. They're more healthy. They didn't just fire their coach mid-season. I'm going with the Falcons minus 3.5. And then we have the Germany game. Now I'm aware that, by the way, for the record, I'm aware that as you're watching this, the game's probably happening. I'm going the over 40.5 Carolina, New York. I gave this out on Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram last night so everyone could follow it. Numbers got it, obviously, before that. But I gave it all out yesterday. So you should be able to do this. I like the 40.5 because both these defenses are so bad that I think they'll be able to score a lot. That's really the only. That is literally the rationale with that. So I'm going to go with the over 40.5 Carolina, New York. Now, like I said, guys, we have 7 members only plays. 4 in the NFL, 2 in the NBA, 1 in college basketball. You can get all this at zdnbets.com/picks, and make sure you check out our other video that encompasses the other sports today. So, guys, go lock in those picks. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. I'll see you all tomorrow.